give them a lick. Tasty.
Cool.
Well, hey guys, it's Hank here with my very good friend Logan Brown.
What's up?
Logan, as you know, I've made a couple mentions in my videos of
I'm the famous...
the infamous,
Yeah.
the infamous Logan Brown.
My reputation precedes me.
And he got a new guitar and some new toys, so I figured, hey, why not do a demo? Because I haven't done a demo with another person.
Absolutely.
And it's kind of weird, so if it gets kind of like scary, awkwardy,
Yeah.
this is my first time doing a dual demo.
Well, Hank and I, hopefully, Hank and I have been friends for a long time. So hopefully...
Some might say too long.
Yeah. I might say. But we've been friends for a long time, and so hopefully it doesn't get too awkward. We usually know how to break a silence. The least you can do is shit your pants. I mean, I don't know if you allow swearing on your channel.
I mean, with flicks like that.
Yeah, really.
So we're just in my jam space, and Logan's got a new toy.
Yeah.
Why don't you talk about it?
Sure, yeah. I picked this up at Renaissance, renaissancemusic.ca.com. I feel like it's .ca.
I feel like
probably
it's .ca.
You can Renaissance Music Kingston. You just Google it online. You'll find it. Go visit them at just off of right off Princess Street. It's
Midland
Avenue. So you can't miss it.
Up
There's
by
a
the mall.
big blue sign that says
Kinda
right
like,
across the street from the mall.
Kind of looks like the TARDIS.
Yeah, big blue sign says Renaissance Music. Anyways, pick
Blue.
this up here. It's a Gretsch Jet. The actual serial number I think is like 23
on the headstock.
44. The serial number's on the headstock, sorry, but the actual like model number, pardon me, is like the Gretsch Jet GH23.
Is that a 2016 model?
Yeah, I think this is a 2016
Cool.
model. I just picked it up. I had a chance to plug it in, jam a little bit, and then go see my girlfriend. But we're not really here. We all know what a Gretsch sounds like. It sounds beautiful. You got the standard like the Gretsch. You know more about
close up.
You know more
They're
about
the standard Filtertron pickups.
Yeah, there we go.
He's rocking a Bigsby.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, if Rob, Chapman, or anybody sees this, I watch way too many of your videos, which is why I know this crap. So, you got some big things coming up back here, I've heard, music-wise and stuff.
Yeah. Everything's going fantastic, really. I just played a gig with Philip Sace, who's recently become one of my favorite guitar players. Philip played guitar for the legendary, late, great Jeff Healey.
That's who it was.
He played guitar for Melissa Etheridge, and he played guitar for Uncle Cracker. So for any of you that remember that song, "Follow Me, Everything Is Alright," it's probably Phil on there. Yeah, and I've got I put a new band together. Obviously, if I'm rocking an electric guitar, I'm not doing many acoustic gigs anymore. I still do acoustic gigs. Obviously, I play once a month in Kingston with a full band, and I'm gonna keep it like that for as long as I possibly can.
We're gonna miss you, by the way.
Yeah. But something that I cultivated as soon as I was down there in Toronto, and what made me put together a trio is this little pedal right here. And I'll lift it up because we all know, like, we love Gretsch. We all know what Gretsch is. There's not much I can say about it that we don't already know. Gretsch is awesome. Basswood body. Most of it is basswood, and the neck is rosewood. Blah 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 blah. Sounds good.
By the way, for those interested, we're going through a Fender FM212R solid state amp, and I know a lot of you guys are going, solid state, what the?
Wait till you hear this pedal. First of all, the amp sounds great anyway, so all of you tube purists can
Go
see the door.
Ride a donkey.
But you wait till you hear this pedal. All right, so this pedal, Zoom really did it with this. There's a lot of controversy over Zoom.
Because I remember back in the day when I was a wee little Hank Rotz.
Yeah.
I got one of those Zoom G1X pedals, I think they're called.
Not good. Not good.
It was utter.
Yeah. So basically, what this is, I'm going to show it to you. We don't have a handy cam, but I've set up a patch specifically like 2 seconds before he clicked play. And what the patch does, what I have on this patch is I'm running a Fender Deluxe combo through a tube screamer and a little phaser just to add a little bit of effect. Now this pedal is built like a brick crap house and is designed to be stepped on, take a beating, and be used as a live performance tool. Now a lot of people are thinking, oh, okay, it's an effects pedal, we'll just run it through an amp. I have a huge issue with amps because there's certain things like flying, backline where you have to, okay, now I've got to call in an amp, a company that'll send me the amps down for my show overseas. You know, then you got to worry about, is this the amp that I normally use? You know, I know John Butler runs into issues all the time whenever he comes from, he's used to using a Marshall 100-watt JCM or JVM head, and whenever he comes over to North America, all he can ever get is 50-watt heads. So there you go. You know, he's all of a sudden he's without his signature sound. And I mean, I know it doesn't make much difference to the listener, but there's going to be one guy, or if not anybody, at least John is going to go, oh crap, my sound's gone. So what I like about this is it's totally portable. You can throw it right in your gig bag. I can put it in my hard case. It's so small. I don't have the expression pedal hooked up to it because I'm too dizzy on stage to I don't really have good balance, so using an expression pedal I wobble all over the place anyways. But anyways, enough talking. I'll get to showing you what the pedal actually does.
Let's talk more rocking.
So there's the clean sound. I don't really use clean sounds on an amp, so as you'll hear that I've set this up to be it's pretty much stock. I haven't messed with any of the EQs. But what I have done is it sounds totally different than what the amp is because I don't really use a clean sound. I just kind of roll the master volume off and play later.
What's that?
Yeah, really. Class B amps? What? What? All right, so here's.
Now, I'm really sad that I can't give you guys any overshots. That I'm technically just starting out doing the whole YouTube thing, but it's really cool because it gives you visualizations of the pedals that you're trying to emulate with this call it a Sans amp or something like that.
Yeah, pretty much. It basically is a Sans amp, and I mean, what's funny about this is that like nothing ever gets called Fender Combo or Tube Screamer because copyright.
Yeah.
But the amp graphic on the screen looks enough like a Fender DeVille. And the Tube Screamer looks enough like a Tube Screamer. So that's just the DeVille. Or the Deluxe.
Can't go wrong with a Fender amp going through a Fender amp.
Yeah, really. This is with the Tube Screamer.
Dirty.
For a little bit of spunk. Anyways, I could play this thing for days, but it's getting close to like 10 minutes now with this
thing,
so
so that sounds more like a classic rocker, kind of like right up in your face kind of
absolutely
tone.
Yeah.
Now I apologize because I'm nowhere near as good as this guy. But let's try and get a different tone using some single coils and like
of
a blues tone.
Of course.
I'll be playing through my amazing Chapman guitar.
So we're gonna leave it all the same settings for the sake of time. We're gonna plug Hank into the Fender DeVille, and we'll see what kind of sounds. We'll show how versatile both this pedal, how versatile digital effects can be. Yeah. So as you can hear, like if you can hear through the microphone, it responds pretty well to the different guitar. You know, it's not like it's just trying to keep the exact same sound for everything. You know, it knows that different guitars are going to produce a different kind of sound, and when the single coils are sounding pretty good coming through, you know, the dirty secret of the music world is just amp author.
All right.
Maybe some of that tube screamer. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I've been trying to get him to get one because, you know, if
well, as you all
bass
know,
players use bass amps are enormous, and you know, you can't be carrying it around.
fit them in the trunk.
Yeah, exactly. You've only got one band, and you want to bring all 15 of your guitars, so all 3,000 guitars.
As you guys know, speaking of 3,000 guitars, just bought this girl here. So I don't think I'll be buying anything new for a little while. But we'll see. Woo. All right, Mr. Logan. Well, thanks for joining me on the show. It's been fun. I'll give you back the patch cords so you can give them some more. One last lick for the road. All right.
Thanks,
Nailed it. Well, I've been Hank Rotz.
I've been Logan Brown.
Cheers. Thanks for sticking around.